Hey, beautiful people. So, today I thought that I would share with you some of the things that have made my life more rich and more beautiful. And one of those would be my reading, shall we call it, habit, obsession. Um, I think it's just so exciting to be able to sit down and read a book because it's something that you want to learn about, or it's an amazing person that you've always sort of been a bit intrigued about and find them inspiring, or whether it's a story and a little bit of escapism to just disappear into a different world for a little while. So I thought I would share with you my top five in terms of the books that have really changed my life and moved me towards a place of healing and inspiration, and then just five books that I have used purely for escapism that I absolutely love and feel like everybody should read. So I will start up with the ones that have inspired me to change my health and change my life. This lady is absolutely amazing. So, Mind Over Medicine by Lissa Rankin. She is actually a GP, and she gives so much credibility to the whole movement of the fact that good nutrition and great physical activity and or the right physical activity for your body, supportive relationships, a fulfilling career, and a good spiritual practice, all of those things actually influence every single cell in your body and can make such a significant improvement in your health, sometimes much more than drugs can. Now, I come from pharmacy, so I can totally acknowledge that the alternative medicine or the natural health or the nutrition side of things has not quite caught up in terms of some illnesses, some conditions, and you just genuinely need medications for them. But there is so much power in our hot little hands in terms of what we can do to nourish ourselves, in terms of what we eat and what we surround ourselves with and what we fill our time with. So this lady is just absolutely amazing. If you can find her on YouTube and stuff as a more accessible way to sort of get a little bit of her knowledge in your head, then that's also not going to be a bad thing. But yeah, I think she's just absolutely amazing, and she's one of the first people that I really clicked with in my training when I did health coaching. She did a little talk, and it was just absolutely inspiring. So that's what led me to read her book, and she's even more inspiring. The next one, fairly predictable. This is Oprah's What I Know for Sure. I absolutely adore this woman. I think that she does so much for the matters of the soul, I suppose, and really helps people to just really learn how to live a deeper, richer, more amazing life. And I just have absolute admiration for her and think she's an inspirational, beautiful woman and doing a lot with her power that is good and positive and beautiful in the world. So I absolutely love her. This one was another game changer for me. It's a fairly predictable one because a lot of people love this book, but they love this book for a reason and they love this woman for a reason. Very sad that we've actually had to lose her. But yeah, this is an amazing book and really encouraging and positive, and I just feel like it's something that everybody could benefit from reading. It blew my mind. So yeah, this one was, I think I've mentioned in previous videos about how when I first started my health coaching training and they mentioned good spiritual practice and I went yada yada, like I've kind of been there, done that, didn't really tick the box for me. But that was when I realised that it was organised religion that didn't really tick the box for me, although I respect that it does tick the box for a lot of people. This became my Bible. This was just amazing to me. It has great practices in it for meditation and a really great way to connect yourself with the universe and the power of the universe and the trust that you can put in the universe. And it's just a really reassuring and just inspirational book. I absolutely love it. Gabrielle Bernstein is an amazing woman too. So she's got a lot of stuff on the internet, on YouTube and things if you want to sort of get stuck into watching her videos, and she just has so much to teach. She's a great teacher and just absolutely inspirational, and she does make you believe that you can be fearless and do anything. So I just absolutely recommend this book as a bedside, like it's my Bible. This one, so I have mentioned before that I do suffer from anxiety. This book really helped me to understand that it's not a flaw, that I can't quite kick it and can't quite get rid of it. It's called First We Make the Beast Beautiful. Sarah Wilson explores the fact that she suffers from anxiety chronically, and that it's not really a matter of curing yourself or getting rid of it as such, but more just embracing the gifts that it can bring you, and the I suppose, character aspects that it does give you, in enjoying those riches and making it just something that you take along for the ride rather than just trying to always suppress it and get rid of it, which seems to be sometimes an impossible task. So it was really encouraging for me, I suppose, to read this book and go, oh, okay, it is something that I can live with, and it doesn't matter that I haven't quite conquered it yet, but I have definitely managed to ease it a lot. So when I talk about some of these things, I have managed to ease them a lot in terms of what I eat and put into my body and what I feed my mind, body, and soul with. Definitely have eased a lot of those things. But yeah, I still have the few little niggly issues that come along with a bit of PTSD and anxiety. But yeah, this book was really, really amazing for me and quite reassuring and lovely. And Sarah Wilson is just a mega chick. Like, girls rule, I have to say. Blokes do too, but I just feel like we're not acknowledged enough. And there are so many amazing inspirational women out there. So that is a pile of 5 amazing inspirational women that you can check out and really get into the nitty gritty. The next ones, because they're just for escapism, I'll just flick through them quickly, but they're just my absolute top 5 books, which is very, very hard to pick because there's still some sitting on my bookshelf that are kind of burning a hole in my head going, no, you should have picked me. So there's too many to choose from. But this would be one of them. Absolutely love just exploring this little world. She was an amazing book writer, so I just really, really loved that book. That was awesome. I am a huge animal lover, so this one is no surprise, but it actually was a really, really good read. So it was just a beautiful tale about a beautiful elephant, and how can you go wrong? This one I've always, and it comes up in a lot of my talks and stuff too, had quite an interest in civil rights, and was, a great admirer of the work that Martin Luther King Jr. did. And so this book is really sort of taking you back to that world of African Americans not being treated very well and getting their own back. And it's just, I really, really love stories like this. So this would have to be, I'd say, nearly tinkling towards my number 1, like, absolute favourite book ever. So yeah, if you ever got a Sunday afternoon, check this one out. This lady has to be one of my most favourite authors. Every single book that I've read of hers, I've absolutely loved. Each to their own, I know, but Fiona McIntosh just tells an absolute good yarn, and I love nothing better than going back to the 1940s, and I just find that the stories around war, as much as it is depressing and quite morbid, and there's so much hope, and there was so much like banding together, and a lot of inspiration came out of it, and just to put yourself in those people's shoes and imagine how we would have coped, what we would have done. I just find that quite fascinating and really, really interesting, and it does give you a great load of respect for the people that went through it. So this book is a little glimpse into the nurses that worked on the hospital ships during the war, and it's an amazing, amazing tale. And this one would also had to feature in my top 5 because it'd be chasing The Help for the number 1 spot. Absolutely loved this. I can even remember the summer that I read it, and it was, a lot of sitting on the deck reading it in a fairly troublesome time in my life too, but it was just an absolutely amazing book, and I would recommend it to anybody. Again, Kate Morton, love everything that she does, but this would have to be my absolute favourite. So they're just a few little, I suppose, glimpses into my little world and my loves and my favourite things that I just thought I would share with you today. So I hope that maybe one of those books might end up on your bookshelf one day when you promise yourself that you'll give yourself 15 minutes to read a book at the end of each day, or maybe on a Sunday afternoon. Bit of self-love there. So until we see each other again, I hope you have a fabulous day. Thank you for tuning in. Please share this with anybody that you think would benefit from it, or tag somebody below if you think that they could benefit from these videos. And please check out my website if you're intrigued as to what a health coach is, and maybe whether you need one or not in your life, which will be up above us here. Thank you, and until tomorrow, have a beautiful day. Bye.